What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. So we have some interesting stuff going on, guys. Ripple on how blockchain and digital assets can free up capital trapped in cross-border treasury flows. Click over to payments for the rest of our sit down with Aaron Sears. Let's take a look here, guys, what he's saying.
The primary pain points are around speed, reliability, transparency, and cost. So on the speed front, using traditional sort of archaic technology like Swift can take between, in some cases, 3 and 5 days for funds to settle. So that's a significant pain point. Reliability, you've got, oftentimes you've got errors and outages and so forth that can delay payments. Transparency, again, because of some of the limitations of the technology, you don't always know what the status of your payment might be using the legacy systems.
Now look what he said, guys. The status of your payments. There is no way to check your status of payments. There's just no way. In today's system, the legacy system, when you make a wire or when you transfer money, there's no way that you can check the status, right? It's not like a pending status where you can just go over and see the details. What is happening? Where is my money? It doesn't work like that. But blockchain, distributed ledger technology provides that transparency, provides that status. Of course, it's instant settlement, so there's no need to really see a status. But let's say, for an instance, something might happen. Let's say, for example, a payment fails. You will be able to see the status of your payment and whether you have to take any action or not, which is a significant thing that is really important, especially when you're dealing with millions of dollars, to check the status of your payment. And that's what's beautiful about this technology, right? And people really underestimate the power of this technology. This is a credit union in NYC. So we have some kind of downtime with several banks that are showing this. Here's credit union, system maintenance, due to system maintenance, and YMCU digital banking, including the mobile app, will be unavailable from Saturday to Sunday, whether they are doing something related to upgrading system or anything. We know that the Fedwire Now system is almost there, right? When this goes live, guys, I think we will see significant changes domestically for America. This is going to be huge because instant payments will be provided, right? Which is a big thing there. So here we have, guys, listen well to BG. Many believe the prices being kicked around on high end are ridiculous. Many possibilities are shirting.
Joey and I sat in institutions, Joey and I sat in a meeting not that long ago with, some of the largest institutional money in the world trying to get smart about crypto. They owned zero on that day. I don't know if they do today. But as they enter the market, you have fixed supply, increasing demand. You don't have to go to MIT to know what's going to happen. Institutions, Joey and I sat in a meeting not that.
When those big institutions really enter the market, and when they do, that's actually what's driving most of the price. Right? We are talking about institutions that have managed trillions of dollars, guys. When these enter the market, it's going to be too late, and this will happen very fast. This is also related to XRP. It doesn't just have to be that XRP has to be used as a bridge currency. No, you can already be too late with XRP when this large institutional money gets into the market, and this can happen anytime right now. Because remember, institutions do not buy when retail is buying and when the hype is going around. No, they buy when prices are low, guys. This is when institutions are buying, and they're literally positioning themselves. And then as the market goes up, yes, they maybe buy small amounts, but the large amounts they buy now. They buy when the market is low, right? And then when retail comes and all the hype comes, they are already positioned. They are just taking profits. That's what they're doing, guys. That's how they work, right? Ripple's Marcus teacher, XRP is intrinsically important. Let's take a look here what he's saying.
First question, why is the value of XRP so low? Well, our view is XRP is actually at a good price. It's risen significantly in 2017. And we look at XRP as an intrinsic component of the future model. So this isn't a speculator currency. It's a currency which is a long-term play for the future global transaction space. And that, I think, is incredibly powerful. So we're here for the long game, and we're delighted at the rise of XRP and its resilience. And we believe that in the long term, it'll grow quite healthily as a result of what we're doing by creating this Internet of Value. And, transforming how payments work worldwide, that's a really big deal. That is transformative. And again, one of my earlier slides about payments being the bedrock of everything else that happens on blockchain, that's so true. If you get this right, everything else will start to build. And that's why what we're doing, I think, is so important.
Clear message, guys. That's what intrinsic value means, right? It means that it's a long-term play. It is solving a major important problem, which is going to be around. The solution is going to be around for hundreds of years, maybe, guys. So you have to understand that this chance that you get right now is really one of a kind. Here we can see Bank of England, they migrate to ISO 222 on June 2023. So you can still see that, yes, we had the ISO 222 migration, but it's still going on, right? It didn't stop, or it didn't start and stop at the same time. No, it's an ongoing process. And here you can see that the Bank of England is going 19th of June, where they will enhance their programs and go to ISO 222. Slowly but surely, this becomes so obvious, guys, right? Here we can see, guys, Gary Gensler, something very interesting, what this guy actually tweeted. Anyone else notice that when Gary Gensler is speaking in between words, he looks down and is reading a script? I wonder which puppet master wrote that script for him. I know you all see his eyes reading the damn script. Now, if you look, you can really see that he's reading something. And he's not thinking, like, why would you read something? Because what he's saying is not that difficult. If you really believed what you were saying and you understood what you were saying, you do not need to read this. Let's take a look.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Look at his eyes, guys. Look at his eyes moving down, reading the script,
Public
and then
being
talking.
left in line at the bankruptcy courts. We've seen this story of hucksters.
Very clear. You can see it very clear. It's very obvious that he's reading a script, that he's reading something and talking, right? You can see this in more of his interviews if you pay attention, or in his talks when he's talking in the camera like this. These guys do not operate on their own. Why do you think that Congress is embarrassing him? They need someone to blame for what is happening, guys. They all know very well what is going on. If he was really not with them, or they didn't agree with him, they would have done something by now. They didn't do anything. Yes, they embarrass him. Yes, they tell him that he's not providing clear rules and all this stuff. Then why are they not taking action? This is a very serious thing, and they know that. It's all because they are following the same script, guys. But they need someone to blame. They need someone to scold. They need something to put in the spotlight and say, this is the bad guy. Because that's just how it works. That is how they operate in these days, guys. But they all know very well what is going to happen with XRP and Ripple. As my goal is to make the broader XRP community aware of the direction Ripple is taking to become the leading player in crypto, providing a set of service financial institution, here's a thread. Now, I just want to show you the beginning of this video, guys.
Last week, we announced that we acquired Medico for $250 million. Medico is the leading provider of custody solutions for enterprises. Their customer base is some of the largest banks in the world. This fits really well with Ripple's core business, which, since 2014, 2015, Ripple's been the leader really pursuing enterprise crypto-based solutions with financial institutions. So bringing together the Medico team with Ripple, we're going to be able to provide very highly secure custody solutions to our customers within our payment space, our liquidity hub base, and even our CBDC base. We really see custody as a cornerstone to the future of finance really being plugged into blockchain and crypto rails. Any kind of financial institution, whether it's a central bank or a payment company, they're all going to need a secure place to custody their digital assets and tokens.
Very obvious, right? So they're positioning themselves for future companies, banks, anything that wants to acquire digital assets, wants to hold them, wants to provide liquidity, needs liquidity. All these things will be, the Ripple will be the center of this. Let's get this straight, guys. Ripple buys crypto custody firm Metaco for $250 million, whilst they are in a lawsuit which is costing $200 million at least in legal fees. Now think about that for a second, right? Another company would have died. Guys, you are talking about a sleeping giant here. Ripple is a sleeping giant, is really what it is. And people are still not seeing this, which is crazy. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.